Wait till you see what this P5 fractions question turns into. Denzel has some muffins he gave 3/5 to his friends. So let's draw a model with 5 units, and we'll say that he gave 3 out of 5 units to his friends. After selling 78, he had a quarter left. And now I'm in trouble. How am I going to represent 1/4 when I have 5 units? I can't. So let's get rid of the model. Look at the fraction. There's a trick we can use. Change the denominators such that both fractions will have the same denominator. And in this case, we can change both of them such that their denominator is 20, because that's the LCM of 5 and 4, right? So 3 over 5 becomes 12 out of 20. 1/4 becomes 5 out of 20. So students, now we are going to find out what fraction of his muffins he sold. Because right now, they only told us the number of muffins that were sold. We do not know what fraction that is. So let's find out what fraction of the muffins were sold. Let's start with 20 out of 20, which is 1 whole, minus the amount that he gave to his friends, minus the amount that he had left, and we will have 3 out of 20 that he has sold. Now we can say that 3 out of 20 of his muffins is 78. 1 out of 20 of his muffins is 78 divided by 3. And now they say that the remainder was packed into 19 boxes. What is the remainder? That is the 1/4 that he has left. This 1/4 that he has left is the remainder, which is 5 out of 20. So let's find what 5 out of 20 is. 26 times 5, 130. He had 130 muffins left, and these 130 muffins need to be split into boxes of 8 or 6. Do you know what method we should use now? Yes, we are going to switch to the method of assumption, because we do not know how many boxes contain 8 muffins and how many boxes contain 6 muffins. All we know is the total number of muffins. Let's use the method of assumption. Before that, let me make some space. Okay. Assume all boxes contain 8 muffins. Now here's a tip. If they're asking you how many boxes contain 6 muffins, you are going to assume the opposite. You're going to assume that the boxes contain 8 muffins. If they ask you how many chickens are there, you're going to assume that all the animals are rabbits. So always assume the opposite. You're going to save one step. If you don't believe me, you can try it out on your own. Okay? Assume all boxes contain 8 muffins. So if that's the case, you have 19 boxes. What will be the total number of muffins? 8 times 19. That will be 152. Isn't that too much? How many extra muffins are you going to have? You are going to have 152 minus 130, because we're supposed to have 130 muffins, right? So that will give us an extra 22 muffins. Now, ask yourself, what is the difference between a box that contains 8 muffins and 6 muffins? 8 minus 6 is 2. The difference is 2. Now, if we want to get rid of the excess 22 muffins, we are going to have to change some of the boxes from 8 to 6. Whenever you change a box from a box containing 8 to a box containing 6, you are going to lose 2 muffins. We need to lose 22 muffins. So how many boxes of 6 do we need? 22 divided by 2, we'll have 11 boxes of 6 muffins. So students, this is an interesting one. From fractions, it leads us to method of assumption. That's why we call it a cross-topic question. 2 different strategies are needed. This is Coach Leo from Tutify Education. If you want your child to improve 2 grades in 3 months, join us for a free trial.